Okay. Hi. Okay. Okay. It's happening. Okay. Good evening and welcome to a very special episode of Electronic Game Information. Longtime viewers of Electronic Game Information might notice a small difference in tonight's programming, and first-time viewers, I want to welcome you to Electronic Game Information. As is my dying wish, I am the host of Electronic Game Information, and my name is Alan Resnick, and we are coming to you live from San Diego, and this is our second day of our special coverage of the San Diego Comic-Con convention. We are here at the beautiful San Diego beach on my second to last day on Earth, and I'm very nervous to be hosting Electronic Game Information. I am allowed to host Electronic Game Information, and I am hosting Electronic Game Information. Thank you very much. I want to send out a very big thank you to our very special correspondent, Robby Rackleff, who is live from the very scary and weird boardwalk. Robby, can you hear me?
Alan, I can hear you. I'm here on the boardwalk. I'm here at the San Diego Comic Convention 2019, and as you can see behind me, it's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. People are on the boardwalk. People are so hungry for excitement and so hungry for the media that the comic convention brings to people's people's lives. And Alan, I'm so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you have been willing to do this wonderful thing for me, for the group, and for the project. A live fatality, live on stage fatality. It's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It's gonna be you, Alan. We're sending you into the heavens the right way, don't you think?
Yes, Robby, absolutely. I just don't want to disappoint you. I want to make you so happy in me. I just want you to think of me for the rest of your life when I'm gone, and maybe you can draw pictures of me and hang them up around your house. Thank you, Robby. We will be cutting back to you from time to see how things are going at Comic-Con on the boardwalk. Thank you, Robby. Back to you.
Alan. Back to you.
Okay, Robby, as everyone knows, as most people know, tomorrow night will be the world premiere of the only staged performance of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the play, written, directed, and starring EGI's very own Robby Rackleff. How cool is that? Tomorrow's special performance will sure to go down in history as one of the most important artworks in a generation. And of course, tomorrow's performance will feature the world's very first on-stage live fatality being performed on your very own Alan Resnick. That's me. I'm hosting the show. If all goes according to plan, I will witness only one more sunrise. I am honored to have some small part in this history. If you are in San Diego, please join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. What do we got here? 6 p.m. Pacific time, and later for that Eastern time. It is a free event at the Adult Swim on the Green, so please join us. It is free, unlike Comic-Con, which is extraordinarily expensive. It is extremely hard to get into. You can't get into it even if you have a lot of money. They do not let you in even if you really want to go in. So I am very nervous to be hosting EGI, and but again, it is the thrill of a lifetime to be here. I have here my last meal. Robby said I could be given one last meal. This is not what I requested, but it will have to do, and I am going to be trying to eat as much of this as I can because Robby explained to me that I'm not going to be able to eat anything before the performance tomorrow. He said it was like going to the doctor, and he didn't want me to throw up during the fatality. So this is fun for me. This is like a make-a-wish kind of scenario, and this is my wish, and this tastes quite good. Okay, moving on. On the eve of my death, we now turn to the main story, which is apparently about the Xbox One game time tracking. That's what it says here, so I'm going to shuffle the papers here. According to Robby, okay. What it says here is that apparently on the Xbox game console there is some sort of special feature that tracks the amount of time that the player has played the game.
Alan, if I can interrupt you for just a moment here, I just want to, you're doing a great job, Alan. We're so proud of you.
Thank you,
so
Robby.
proud of the sacrifice that you're making. I see that you're having a great final meal. The Xbox Game Time Tracker is actually not the official name for something that's a bit of software within the system itself that does supposedly track the amount of time that you are playing, but I have been finding some issues.
Okay, I do appreciate that, Robby. I have the story here. I'm going to just go ahead with the main story. So
Alan, you're doing a great job. I'm so proud of you. I love you so much.
I love you too, Robby, and thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm not going to disappoint you because I did write all this down. As you can see, okay, so the Xbox Game Tracker shows you how much time you played. Time Tracker shows you how much time you've played on each game. I don't have an Xbox, but Robby felt that this should be... Oh, this is the Xbox Game Tracker. Robby felt like this should be the story that we should be talking about, is the main story, and I am honoring that, and I'm honoring my vows in that way. Anyways, I guess there's a problem with the tracker where it seems to track time when you're not literally playing the game, but even if the game is paused and you're not playing the game, it is still tracking time that's similar to a Switch or a Nintendo.
Alan, I gotta interrupt you just for a second.
Yes,
Robbie. You're on the right track here, but you're missing some of the key terms. It's not the pausing that's the problem. The pausing is, of course, a natural part of any type of a video game that allows you to pause. There are some games that don't allow you to pause, like your Dark Souls games, that sort of like have a couple of steps that you have to get through to get to a pause, or you have to go to a place to light a fire.
Okay.
But the fact is that what we're talking about is it's the game suspension feature, which is very common these modern game consoles. They have a way to suspend the game, and of course you suspect that if there is game time tracking software within the system itself, that when you suspend the game, the tracker pauses and doesn't track the time that the game is suspended.
Okay, please.
So back to you, Alan.
Back to you, Robbie. I do apologize for anything I've said that's incorrect. As you know, I don't have any first-hand experience with this. I don't currently own an Xbox, and obviously I never will be owning an Xbox because I am going to be leaving the realm of the living tomorrow, and even if someone handed me an Xbox right now, I wouldn't have any time to play it before the public execution. Anyways, also, once I shed my physical form, I will no longer desire physical material objects like Xboxes and so on. So yeah, that's the story about the Xboxes. I think I did pretty good on that, Robbie. Again, thank you for allowing me to just share the glow with you for a little while.
Alan,
this is
you're just killing it out there. Every moment that you're speaking, I'm just so astounded because I see you and I see a guy in the prime of his life, just enjoying life to the fullest possible extent that someone that knows that the end is coming violently soon could be enjoying life.
Absolutely, Robbie. It is quite scary, but I'm sure people out there are more interested in things like Top Gun 2. And Terminator 2, the new Terminator 2, and there's also like a scary It 2. Do you want to talk to anyone on the street about that?
Maybe we're looking for people to talk to on the street here. We've got a guy on the phone. He's got something going on, so we're not going to be able to talk to him. We do have two people approaching very slowly, so we're just going to kind of keep an eye on them, and hopefully they're going to want to stop and talk to us, talk about what they've experienced out here at San Diego Comic-Con. Sir and ma'am, have you talked to anybody today about the comic convention? Okay, so they're gone. We've got a lot of people being a little bit evasive. It's understandable because there's a lot of industry people here, Alan. A lot of people with a lot of secrets to keep. So they're trying to keep tight-lipped because they don't want to have one of these people just coming up to them and just asking them questions that they're not ready to answer. Sir, if you're willing to talk to us, we're willing to talk to you. He's recording me right now. I don't know what outfit he's with. Maybe he's with IGN. Sir, if you're with IGN.com, you have to tell me. And he's not going to tell me anything because he's not with IGN, I don't think. But
okay,
there
Robbie,
could be IGN people out here who are, and those are the people that we want, Alan. We want IGN to cover this.
I know we do, Robbie. I love you so much.
I love you too, Alan.
Robbie, your life is precious.
If IGN could put the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 play up on the front page for IGN, I think that you're.
If I could be featured, and if my death could be on the front page of IGN, I would literally die, Robbie.
Well, you're actually gonna die, Alan. We're gonna kill you tomorrow.
Okay, I think I understand I got it. Robbie, I am getting word from the producers that we have some sort of video live from the floor of Comic-Con, yes, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't make any sense because we were not able to get into Comic-Con, so we're going to move on because that's not what happened.
Alan, we do have a video from the floor of Comic-Con.
Robbie, were you able to get on the floor? Did you get a badge and you got on the floor? I want to understand what you're saying, but the words don't make any sense.
Alan, I did not. I was not able to get into the convention itself, but as you do know that sometimes we do outsource some of our video editing to another company, and this company just happened to be in town for other reasons other than the comic convention.
Okay, we're not going to show. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I got my dying wish was to host Electronic Game Information, and I do get to host Electronic Game Information.
You do get to,
so we're moving on to story 2.
Alan, we have to show this. We're contractually obligated. We signed contracts. You signed the contract. You didn't know what it was, but
Robbie, this is my dying wish. This is my last meal, and I don't want to show that video.
Unfortunately, we still have to show the video. This is of course special friends of the show at Comic-Con haven't able to get inside the Comic-Con because for some they're able to get those media badges that we are not able to get. So roll the video, please.
Is this real? All right, we've made it to the farmers market part of Comic-Con. This is where everybody who looks like Robby and Alan comes to hang out and buy toys.
Whenever I'm in a new culture, I like to learn how to speak the language. So I actually asked one of these people to teach me something to say, and what they told me to say is that Spider-Man is the best superhero because he actually doesn't have any superhuman powers. He just builds whatever he needs, and it's all about technology and the power of human ingenuity.
All right, Comic-Con began because of the movies that the Marvel movie company was making. And when Thanos got on the loose, everybody needed like a place to go together to talk about, is everyone really gone? Is Thanos gonna win?
See, this is the kind of crap I hate, where fans come first. Stars should always come first.
I asked Captain America for ecstasy, but
I took a class.
That was the live coverage from San Diego Comic-Con. Robby, back to you on the street. I don't really appreciate being surprised by things, and I don't have much time to enjoy my life, and my life is quickly approaching in, and I just don't want to be surprised anymore. Robby, can you hear me?
Alan, I can hear you here out on the boardwalk with friends of the show, Ben and Cricket. They of course, were able to get inside the Comic-Con and give you some of that in-depth coverage that you do expect here on Electronic Game Information. Ben and Cricket, do you have anything to say to Alan?
Hey, I heard Alan got to host the show. That's cool, because we're killing him tomorrow night, and so I think that's really nice of you that you let Alan host.
Thank you, Ben.
Alan says thank you, Ben.
I just want to say not everybody gets to become an angel. We're not sure yet whether Alan will. I don't think he will, but he might, and I just think that that's so amazing. So, Alan, I hope you become an angel. Don't think you will, but I hope you do.
Hope you become an angel. Little angel, love you.
Okay, thank you.
Alan, everyone loves you. We're so happy because, as you know, Ben and Cricket will also be performing with us in the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 play, where your life will end so spectacularly. Alan, back to you.
Hey, man, it's cool you have your own show.
Hey, Ben said it's cool that you have your own show, Alan. How does it feel? How does it feel for one night of your life you have your own television show here on AdultSwim.com?
Okay, thank you, Ben. Thank you, Cricket. I am happy.
Hey, Alan, I took ecstasy.
Okay. Moving on to the second story of the night before my literal public execution, the Nintendo Switch Lite. And for some reason, the Nintendo Corporation has made a rare misstep and is releasing a smaller, cheaper, and less useful version of their wildly popular Nintendo Switch. This machine makes absolutely no sense. It has several serious oversights. Firstly, they accidentally glued all of the controllers to the sides of the Switch, making them impossible to remove and going against the entire concept of a transformational Switch console. It doesn't make any sense.
Alan, if I can interrupt you just for a second.
No, Robby.
I would like to just have a second. I do think that Nintendo Switch Lite is a fantastic.
No, Robby, I am hosting. Robby, I am hosting the show.
Alan, I know.
Robby, I have much more.
Robby, I'm hosting. I do think that it's important.
Robby,
that we do talk about the Nintendo Switch Lite.
we will talk to you about the Switch. I will talk to you about the Switch, but I'm not going to do it right now because I have more to say about it. The Nintendo Switch has made several missteps. For some reason, they're spitting in our faces. They decided to remove the video output from their video game console. That's right, the massive company known as Nintendo was releasing a video game console in the year 2019 that you cannot play on a television. And to add insult to injury, they're making the screen small. They're making the Nintendo Lite screen even smaller because they think people want to squint while playing Mario Maker 2. This is a disaster. I'm going to you, Robby. Robby, what is your thoughts on the
just
Switch?
For a second here, the Nintendo Switch Lite. I love everything you're saying. You're doing a great job.
You don't like the Switch Lite.
I love the Switch Lite. We all love the Switch Lite because here's what it is, Alan. It's because the Switch Lite is going to allow more sort of like the general public that enjoys more of the design of a video game console.
Robbie, that doesn't make any sense.
Like
The
an iPhone
Nintendo
or one
Switch.
of a Google Pixel phone. So Ben and Cricket, what do you guys think of the Nintendo Switch Lite?
They don't know about this. They don't know about this.
I want to say that I'm really proud of you, man. I think that you're doing a really cool thing tomorrow, and I think Nintendo's for nerds, and I think that the show that you're cool and that I'm proud of you.
Alan, if I could just kind of jump in here for a second. Of course, Ben is saying that that Nintendo is for a very specific kind of audience, and the Nintendo Switch Lite is going to allow that audience base to be broadened quite a bit, because there is a group of people, believe it or not, who will not play video games because they do not like the design of the consoles, and I do think that the Nintendo Switch Lite is going to change that. Cricket.
Okay.
I just want to say I would have been judgmental of the Nintendo Switch Lite, but now that I have become a being of light, I'm just so in favor of anybody else doing it too, and I hope Alan gets his chance to become a being of light tomorrow night. Again, I don't think it will happen, but I would be happy for him if it were to happen for him. Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you, Cricket.
Thank you,
back
Cricket.
to you, Alan, and of
Okay.
course, but we have one. We have Ben O'Brien, friend of the show. Ben O'Brien. He has made a wonderful video from the inside of Comic-Con 2019.
We already showed
and
that.
we showed the video, and of course, it showed us the behind-the-scenes look that we were not able to get. You and I were not able to get because we did not get in.
Yes, I saw.
I puked in your hotel room.
God damn it!
So we're going to be, of course, cutting back and forth between Alan and Ben and Cricket and myself. Because we have to get over the hump with this Nintendo Switch Lite coverage, because the Nintendo Switch Lite, of course, is coming out perfectly. I think perfectly timed
Robbie,
with the Witcher 3 for the Nintendo Switch.
It doesn't. You're not even going to be able to read what the words are on that game on such a small screen. But Robbie, I want you to make me one promise. After I'm gone, after I die on your play, I really hope that you just do not buy a Nintendo Switch Lite, because you already have a Nintendo Switch proper that works fine.
Alan, I'm afraid I have to disappoint you there. I did purchase two Nintendo Switch
Why
Lites.
would you?
I pre-ordered them. They will be arriving on September 21st. the
Why
day
would you
after
get two? Why would you get two? You already have a Switch. Why would you get one? Why would you get one? Why would you get two?
Okay, so
Nintendo Switch Lites. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why you're doing this.
It's very simple, Alan. We have two Nintendo Switch Lites because once the Nintendo Switch that you own is freed up, because of the death, we will be taking that and bringing it to my house.
Right.
And so we'll need at least two more Nintendo Switches to play multiple Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Can you turn the light off on the camera?
Can we turn the light off on the camera? It's apparently causing Ben O'Brien some discomfort. So, Alan, as you know, we are having some issues with the light and Ben's sensitivity to light, but it's not a problem, because the feeling of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, knowing that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 will be played with 4 people sitting together having a great time.
I would really prefer that there was a little bit more light on me, because as I absorb it, I'm able to reflect it back to you, just like the sun reflects light back at Earth. And I think that this is really a much better way for us to be, a lot of energy to put out into the world. There's not a lot for me here at Comic-Con, but I am excited to bring myself to them. Thank you, Robbie. So thrilled to be here, so honored. I appreciate every chance that I get to be here with your light. Not as much as my light, but some. And again, I do hope that Alan's able to become a being of light tomorrow. Don't think it's possible, but if he wants some consulting on how to cleanse out that aura, I am available at ultimateauraphotography.com, and he can help me with that.
Okay.
UltimateAuraphotography.com is, of course, one of the best places to get your aura photographed.
Why are you doing that?
We could, Alan, if it is a wish of yours, we could have your aura photographed before.
I had one wish in my dying life, and then this was it. And my time here is short. I would like to just moving on.
All right.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Ben.
We love you so much. Don't we love Alan so much?
Well, man, I have one, Alan. I want to say one more thing to you. Kind of a last words to you, man.
Go for it.
I accidentally texted your dad last night. I texted him. I just texted him the word from your phone. That was the thing. I thought it was my phone, but it's okay. I just texted him the word pills because I thought I was texting the guy I get my pills from. Who's my dad. So
okay, Ben.
But I didn't realize I was on your phone because I was in your hotel
Thank
room
you,
because
Ben.
I was going through your stuff. So I'm sorry, and I love you, and you're a brave hero, and I'm excited for you to die tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to call him tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, Ben. Now I am I'm not It's not always easy for me to express how I feel and talk about my feelings, so I made a short video poem to express how I'm feeling. Could you please play that? Robby, please watch this.
Alan, I'm watching. I love you so much.
I love you.
Alan, that is absolutely beautiful, Alan. You are truly my angel. You are Bennett and Cricket's angel, and
we're not sure yet whether
Alan, of course, is the angel to all these people in line here to. They're lining up for the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 play tomorrow night. We have a whole line of people out here, Alan. We got a whole line of people out here.
Okay, tell them I love them.
Alan Resnick says he loves you guys. Do you guys love Alan? They love him. Alan, they love you. They think that you're their angel. They're so excited for Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 to play live on stage at Adult Swim's stage at 6 p.m. Tomorrow Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, let them know that I'm going to be losing my life for them.
We are going to be killing our friend Alan Resnick, of course, live on stage. We're going to be doing the world's first live on-stage fatality.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
And are you guys Mortal Kombat fans?
Yes.
What is your
This is so
favorite
cool.
Mortal Kombat game?
The first one.
The very first Mortal Kombat
this
game.
Is Mortal Kombat 3.
We're going to be doing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which of course was the expansion of Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 3 came out and it had a couple of what we do think are kinks in the series. Wouldn't you say so?
It was a little buggy. Yeah.
It was a little buggy. It was missing some of the great characters like Scorpion, and of course you had that strange design for Sub-Zero without the mask. But we are bringing the mask back because we are doing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the stage play.
So it's better with the mask.
Is Melina going to be in it?
Melina will not be in the play, but Melina is in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. We will be having Sonya Blade and also a very special character that will not be revealed until tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Are you guys having a wonderful Comic-Con so far?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing that you've seen so far?
The cosplay.
The cosplay. What about you?
The same.
Have you guys been cosplaying? Are you cosplaying now?
He cosplayed.
What are you cosplaying as, sir?
The William Street Swap Shop.
The William Street Swap Shop, friends of the show. They do the thing where they shake their hands for a long time. Alan, you know the Swap Shop guys?
Yeah, they're super nice.
Are you guys going to be? You guys are going to be telling everybody that you know about the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 stage play at 6 p.m. tomorrow night here on this stage, Saturday night here at San Diego Comic-Con.
I won't be able to stop myself.
Yes, I will be there.
They won't be able to stop themselves. They're Angel Allen, and we're so excited to have you end your life the way that we're ending your life.
How cool is that? You met actual fans of electronic game information. They're big fans of the show, and they're excited to see me. This is really fun. I'm going to do the list now. And now the list. Okay, today's list, I'm going to do lists of games that I've never played and never will get to play because of me dying. The first game on the list, I got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I've never played Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Let's see, what else on the list? I got Splatoon is on the list. We're going to take some calls. Does anyone on the phone want to chime in what should be on the list?
Alan, of course we don't have the ability to take phone calls tonight despite it being such a special show. We do. Ben O'Brien does seem to have passed out from taking some kind of medicine that he was not supposed to take. Cricket, how's Ben doing it down there?
I've seen him doing better, but Ben is such a being of light that I think he's going to be totally fine. He's just taking a little bit of time to recharge, kind of regather himself, come back to himself, and I think he's going to be totally fine. Ben's a being of light. Tomorrow night we're going to find out whether Alan becomes an angel. Don't think it's going to happen, but it could. UltimateOrderPhotography.com.
UltimateOrderPhotography.com down here. Of course, Alan, we do have the ants that were giving me such a problem last night. If we can get the camera down here, we can see the line of ants that were coming up down through the fence, up the wires that connect to the table that you are sitting at now, Alan.
Okay, I don't see any ants on the table. There's no ants on the table.
Alan,
I'm not sure if that's what we're...
I don't know if you can see in the monitor, Alan, but here we are. We do see a great deal of ants, a lot of ants.
Okay, I believe you about the ants. There aren't ants over here. I do have my last meal and all this food on the table. There is no ants, so that's interesting. Civilization is on the list. I've never played the Civilization game.
Alan, if you're going to play one Civilization game before you die, you got to play Civilization 3, I think. I think Civilization 3 is a great entry point to the series. We are trying to wake up Ben O'Brien. Ben O'Brien has
try to play
Civ 3 as a being of light. We have lots of beings of light here on Electronic Game Information.
I've never played the Halo games. Can we put that on the list?
Yes, Alan. If you have not played the Halo games, you can put it on the list. It's your list tonight, Alan. We're so proud of you.
I just want to say I'm not trying to wake Ben up. I'm trying to keep his energy contained within his body because if it comes out, it's so powerful. It's going to blind everyone here at San Diego Comic-Con. And just when you have a being this powerful, you just really have to tap the skin to keep the energy in there. That's just one of my many tips and tricks I can teach you if you book a consulting session with me, Cricket Harrison, at Ultimate Mortal Kombat. No, Ultimate or at photography.com. Ultimate Mortal Kombat's what we're doing tomorrow. I'm Sonia Blade. I'm so excited.
Okay,
it's not Ultimate Mortal Kombat. It is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and the kind of touching that she's
3 is on the list.
The kind of touching that she is describing does make me think of the Nintendo DS touchscreen.
Okay, well, that's not a game that's not on the list.
Well, actually, Alan, if you think about it, there was a Civilization Revolution.
Okay, Civilization Revolution
that was on the Nintendo DS.
God.
So if you want to put that on the list, that's up to you, Alan.
Okay,
it is your
Civilization
list.
3.
It's
We already have
tonight.
Civilization
We're
on the
letting you have
list.
the whole
I
show.
want to talk about the Far Cry games. I don't know. I haven't played those, so those are on the list. Does anyone on the street, Robbie, maybe you get people on the street to name some games I haven't played that I should try to play before 6 p.m. tomorrow when I will be getting fatality.
Well, there does seem to be a bit of a dearth of people. We have some people coming by. Ladies, do you have any games that Alan has not played that could go on the list tonight? These are games that Alan hasn't played because he's about to die. We do have friends of the show, coming up to talk to us about the games that you have not played before you die. We do have Man with a Lanyard. We do have X-Man shirt. We do have the Burger King. The Burger King is here. He's going to tell you about the games that you have not played.
What games haven't I played? Please help me. Okay, I don't have many. I played some games, but not a lot of games, and I don't know what to put on this list.
Alan, this is Electronic Game Information. I am special correspondent Robby Rackleff here with Alan Resick.
Who is that?
We are doing the list. It's the Burger King, and we are doing the list. And these are games that Alan has not played, but he's about to die, so these are the games that he has not played before he dies.
Let's see. I haven't played Fatal Frame.
I never played Fatal Frame. It's on the list.
The Burger King game, and I haven't played the Pepsi Man game.
I never played the Pepsi Man game. It's on the list.
Fatal Frame, Burger Man game, and the Pepsi game. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's a good list.
You have very beautiful energy.
Burger King has beautiful energy. Shop at Burger King. Buy all the Sea King games at the Burger King. Thank you, Burger King. Have a wonderful night.
I never played the Mario Tennis game. Okay, Robbie, do you have anything you want to say before I go? And anything maybe special you want to tell me before I end the list segment and move on and close the show? My only time in my life and that I hosted EGI, and then I'm gonna go.
Alan, I just want to take this final opportunity that I do have to tell you how much your friendship has meant to me over the years. We've done so many wonderful things together. We unfortunately will not be able to play Ultimate Alliance 3 together, but we will be playing Ultimate Alliance 3. We will name one of the characters, one of the avatars, Alan.
Thank you, Robby.
Ben and Craig, of course, will come over most days after Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Once we get back to Los Angeles, you, of course, will not be joining us, but we will be playing Ultimate Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Marvel, Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Aura Photography Business.
So, Alan, we care about you so much. We're so thankful that we have you in our lives. We're so thankful that you were able to just do this for me. It's not just for me. It's for the project. It's for the vision, and you believe in it, and that is, to me, that's the most important thing about you, Alan. I'm just so happy, and it's just so hard for me to speak with the affection that I do have.
I do
for you.
appreciate that, Robby, and let's take some calls.
I love you, Alan.
I love you,
I'm
Robby.
so thankful that you were in my life, and that I get to live a long life with the memory of you in me.
I love you so much, Robby, and I just want to say that when I'm gone, I know that I'm going to go into a beautiful place, and in that place that is not of this earth, I imagine there will be a very beautiful house that I'm going to live in, and I think that eventually when you die, whenever that happens, you will live in the house with me, and your wife Katie will live in a separate house that's maybe on the property, but it's a different house, but I will live on the main property with you and all the games that you like, and we can play the games all the time, and we can still do EGIs. Right?
I mean, I do think that Katie will have to live in the house with us, Alan.
Okay, but
but
it's a big house, so there'll probably be lots of rooms, and she can have a different room.
She puts up with a lot, Alan, and we just got to make sure that you know, if you're going to be living in a house with us, you know, that's just a longer conversation that Katie and I will have to have once we're back in the city, and you're, you know, you won't be part of the conversation, but you'll spiritually be there.
Got it. I do love you, Robby, and I understand that you have to show me tough love. You've always shown me tough love.
Katie really likes you, Alan.
Okay, I really like Katie.
She just wanted me to tell you that she really does think that you have added something to my life that you have not taken away.
Okay, that's so sweet that Katie would say something like that. I will miss Katie, but I just, to be totally honest and upfront about this, I will miss you a little bit more. Because you've been like sort of a father figure and maybe a mentor and kind of like a brother, but also a father, and a little bit like a mother and sister to me.
I'm just going to tell Katie that you're going to miss her.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to enjoy this meal for a little bit, and then I'm going to move on to the closing thoughts. It tastes good.
Alan, I'm reading you in the headphones here. You might want to move the microphone. Everyone can hear the sound of your chewing. I don't want that to be the last thing that they remember about you before the stage play.
I'll move the mic. There's tomato in there.
It's called a Z-Pack that you use to wake somebody up. It's got a Z-Pack. It's like an adrenaline, you know what I'm talking about? Like an adrenaline shot that you put in that kind of wakes them up. Because I mean, he could be asleep for a long time.
I'm gonna do this closing thought.
How was the sandwich, Alan?
It does not taste as good as what I wanted, but it's okay. I'm gonna do a closing thought. I love you, Robby.
We love you too, Alan. We're just so blessed to have had you in our lives.
Okay, I can't see what I wrote. I'll hold it. Like, I gotta do both. Okay, can you... Okay. Closing thought. Tomorrow night... I can't see when I do this. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I will take the stage at the Adult Swim on the Green Comic-Con Pavilion as a character named Sub-Zero. And I will close the page on the final chapter of a little book called Alan Resnick. Yes, the audience at tomorrow's performance will not have paid any admission fee, but that is not to say that the show is totally free. It will cost something. It will cost them the emotional toll of witnessing the end of a short life well lived. Oh, God. When I was born in a small town in upstate New York, I could have never imagined that one day I would double in size and get to host one episode of a streaming show about obscure video game factoids on the website of a late-night cable network known for disturbing and immature animated programming. But here I am. And how many people can say that, right? How many people can say that? I can say that. I can. And tomorrow I can hold my head up high as my bright flame is snuffed out in public by my best friend and my personal hero, Robby Rackleff.
Alan, I love you so much. We're just going to miss you just so damn much.
I love you, Robby.
We love you.
Am I scared to die? Absolutely not. Not even a little bit. The only thing that scares me, that really terrifies me and keeps me up at night, is that the thought that I might somehow disappoint the only person in the whole world who's ever truly believed in me. My best friend and my personal hero, Robby Rackleff. Robby, I don't know if you're watching this right now.
I'm watching you, Alan. I'm right here. We're just so proud of you. I would never feel anything except for pride.
Oh, God. I love you, Rob. Okay, I don't know if you're...
And if you can see the producer, we are looking for some sort of adrenaline shot for Ben and maybe Cricket too, because something is they've taken something that they shouldn't.
I will ask. Does any of the producers have an adrenaline shot? Ben is dying.
Ben's not dying, Alan. He's just very tired.
Okay. Where was I? I don't know. Okay, I'm not terrified. I'm dying. I'm scared, disappointing Robby. I don't know if Robby's watching. Robby, I just want to thank you. I wrote this. I just want to thank you for everything. And I want to thank you for giving me the strength to believe in myself. And for giving me the opportunity to leave this world with honor and grace.
Alan, I don't know if you're listening to me right now, but there are just so many ants, and if we have the playbill, here, so we can kind of just got a bunch of ants on there. Can we see that? So there were ants, Alan, as you can see.
Okay, Robby.
So I just want you to know, as we go into your final day, that we weren't lying to you. There are ants all over the place.
I never doubted you about the ants. I was only just trying to say that I don't have ants on the table.
Well, that's because, Alan, I did make sure right before you started the show that we did clean the table extra good.
You're so good to me.
And we just wanted to make sure that there weren't any ants crawling up your hands or on your delicious last meal.
Yeah, it would have been a shame if any ants had come to me onto my body on my dying wish when I hosted EGI, which I did to get to do. So I can check off that on my bucket list. That one's done.
Absolutely.
I can rest in peace knowing that I hosted EGI and I haven't paid attention to science or politics or news, but I just know that everything after I go is going to be A-okay from here on out, so I'm going to just rest in peace.
Alan, Ben did wake up, so he does have something that he did want to say to you.
Okay, good.
A last EGI thought from Ben O'Brien, friend of the show.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben.
Alan, I have an idea for a show.
Okay.
And it's...
What is it?
I can't hear what you're saying, so
Okay.
So I'm just going to tell you my idea.
Robby will relay my information.
So, remember Game of Thrones?
Yes.
So, and that show was cool, but
right.
So my show would be like Game of Thrones, but same thing. But
no, dude.
The dinosaurs in the show, you remember?
Yeah, dragons.
They would have relationships with the people, and you'd see everything. And they would go on dates and with everybody, and it would be a lot more about them and their relationships with people and everything that they can do to people. And
I don't know what he means. So does he mean they have relationships with the dragons? Is that what he means?
Alan, I think Ben had to fall asleep again. We do have a friend of the show, the little dog, of course, has come onto the show. The little dog is so excited to live its life, its short life. Of course, it will be living its life without ever meeting Alan Resnick, and I can't think of a more tragic thing, you know.
I really want to meet that dog, and I just want to go on the other side.
I have a friend.
Okay.
I have a true friend.
Okay. Okay.
It's not something that happens every day, but when it happens, you know it, you know? Nobody has to tell you, you just know. And I wish that on everyone. I do.
Okay, I wish Cricket would get her act together and
Alan,
I wish her
I
all
hope-
the best
I hope
in the
that
future
you-
while I'm
that-
gone. I hope she figures a lot of that stuff out that she's been trying to figure out.
Alan, I wish that you could have seen that little dog eat the napkin the way it did. It just loved that napkin. I think it loved the napkin just as much, if not a little bit more than you know how much we love you.
Okay, well, that's our coverage. That's our coverage for electronic game information. We're here at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. We are going to have to say goodbye. This is my one opportunity to host a show, and I did a wonderful job, and I will be happy to go into the grave with knowing that I did accomplish my goal. My spirit will be leaving my body at San Diego Comic-Con at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And if you are in San Diego, please join us at the Adult Swim on the Green in person. Good night, San Diego.